has the right to interpret the way she wants to interpret.
Okay.
What is that thing that I've said?
Sorry?
What is that thing that I've said?
Hi everyone, welcome back to Nobusem. I hope you're well wherever you're watching me from. But Hana, I feel like I need to talk a little bit on Londie and Shamiso. I felt like it was 3 against 1, and it only takes a strong human being to come out the way Thandeka came. Listen, right or wrong, that girl, listen, she gave what she could and silenced those girls there. Shamiso was rephrasing the question to Thandeka about what Londie London has said in regards to what is it that you do. My God, I right there was like, no, stop. Because there is like you're saying to this girl, you did not understand the question. And I was so happy that Thandeka went back to Shamiso and said, look, I understand what she said. I chose to answer it the way I did. To me, when I look at that, listen, guys, no, I don't think it's fair for anyone to be put on a stage in that kind of way. That basically, it was meant to sort of like to discipline her, to put her in her place. Like, what exactly do you do? How many young girls in South Africa just pops out and go to all these things, go to all these big brothers without having so much behind them? At least in my own understanding, it should not be a platform whereby you need a degree to go there. You need an honors or a PhD to go there. It should not be looked at that, because the way they are saying to her, or they were talking to her, to me, I felt like they are like, you were not on the level of Big Brother. That is just what I understood there. And I find that not to be great, guys. We need to find a way to give each other chances here. You are not only going to damage other people's reputation, you will be saying to those that are thinking of somehow in the future going to those platforms to say, I'm not good enough. That is exactly what I saw there. But thank God Thandeka was up to the task. In South Africa, we have really situations whereby some people think like they have to be the only ones in certain rooms. Allow that girl from Lalini to present herself or himself in those big platforms, and that is how at least we are going to learn from one another, because each and every individual, even though you are growing up in the same household, the experience is different. Even when they will tell their stories, what they remember when they are older, it's always going to be different. The way these 2 young ladies spoke to Thandeka, I don't know. And I don't think her being there should be looked at as she came there with bad vibes. She did not. And if she did, she had to, given what they had already said about her before. Wabona Thandeka, ne? She's very strong. You cannot bully that girl. I mean, for her to basically put Londie and Shamiso in their place. The question of what do you do? And we boys are with an attitude. I won't answer you. I will not answer you. No. It's how Londie was asking. And also for Ulona Shamiso, ne? Shamiso, what were you doing? Because Thandeka could hear exactly what Londie is saying. Now if you want to rephrase, for what? Hi Shamiso. I think Londie thought she was going to intimidate Thandeka, but she didn't know what kind of character Thandeka is. Yo, Lamdan u strong bagit get u strong. She's the type that can actually argue without like letting it get ugly. I liked her ways of delivering the messages, even though it sometimes is a little, blurry kind of. But I really enjoyed watching her. I enjoyed watching her defend herself among 3 individuals. And she was by herself. Let that sink in. If you were to be in that room, how was you going to handle that? Some people would have even refused to go, given the fact that they knew what the host think about them. Shamiso and Londie had a lot to say about Thandeka. They did. And for you to know, because when people are doing bullying things and they are not even realizing like it's bullying, or they do know what they're doing, they won't even apologize. They won't even review what they said, and they refuse right there. Back in the comment section down below, do you think Thandeka went there to be rude? Do you think Thandeka had negative vibes? Do you think Thandeka went there like guns blazing, or do you think Thandeka managed to defend herself as a human being? I want to hear from you about this. Okay, until then, thanks for watching. Please do not forget to subscribe. I'll appreciate that. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.